In this video, I'm going to build a directory website called Rent-A-Dumps. It's a directory website of dumpster rentals. Super exciting, but really the reason I'm going to do this is because I want to show you how you can build the entire website from your project repo using Claude. You don't have to go and find a bunch of different services to find the companies, scrape them, summarize them, enrich the data, create the listings. We're going to create a workflow right in our project repo, and we're going to find all the data that we need, and then we're going to build a website. So I created this document earlier today, just specifying how we're going to build this pipeline. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to write a little search program. It's going to use the Google Search API to find companies that rent dumpsters. We're going to prioritize the local smaller companies, not national chains. And then we're going to write a little fetch program using Playwright to get the companies and then determine if these are companies that we want to include in our listing, and then scrape them, summarize them, do all that. We're going to have tracking files to be able to resume the pipeline. So we can do 10 now, and then 10 later, and 20, and it will always remember what it needs to do next. We'll have a JSON schema object that's going to be basically the shape of the listing. So company name, phone, address, email, website, short summary, long summary, price information, dumpster sizes, all of that. One thing that I'm going to try to do is I want the agent to work from the terminal. I don't want it to create a program that uses an API key for the agent to do the work. I want the work to be done in the terminal. So let's see if it works. Let's see. Okay, so it looks good. Only local family-owned small chain companies. Yep. No national chains. I think something that I missed to mention is to include a blacklist file. We can keep this. Okay, that looks good. Couple questions here. Okay, so I'm asking it to go search the web and find all those national chains so we can start with a list of blacklisted websites. And then the API key is already in the M file. I like how Claude can search the web. But the reason I'm using Claude to search the web and instead I'm using the Google Search API is because the Claude search is a little limited in the amount of results that it gets back. And the Google Search API has a bunch of parameters and other things that we can use to be very specific about what we're looking for. Okay, let's build. Okay, here's the cities file. Looks good, pretty simple. It looks like it ran the search script and found a bunch of other stuff to blacklist. That's great. Okay, it looks like it tested the fetch script, saying that it worked great. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Looks like we got all the major components in place. Well, you know what? I'm just going to ask it to go and process one city. Here we go. We got some candidates. Chunk father. I like that. Family owned. Yes. Well, this is not a dumpster rental. It looks like it got some good candidates in there. I wonder how many it's searching for. Might need to tweak that. Oh, look at that. Qualifies. Yeah. Yeah, very nice. So it's saying that I found 5 qualified. There we go. That's good. Okay, it looks like it's about to wrap up. It's got a nice little summary here. So it found 13, qualified 5, skipped 8. Got 5 solid listings. A little bit of more information about the skipped. And the only thing I'm wondering is, candidates. Let's see what it has to say about this. Pretty sure we can get a lot more, but maybe the page 3, 4, 5, 6 are now really longer relevant. So we'll see what it has to say. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bump up the max and get another city. See how that goes. It's going. Okay, cool. So it's already some companies that are already processed. It's giving the aggregators. I like how it's finding the different pages at the home page and then the contact us and the about us. Cool. We can probably expand those logs. Yeah, one thing I should have asked it is to organize the listings by, at least by state, because this folder is going to get crazy. Actually, now that I think about it, we don't have instructions, so I think probably the next step is to write instructions so it knows what to do next time. Let me do that. Okay, it's almost done. Let's see what it did. So it found 14, qualified 4, skipped 5, already processed 5 from a nearby city. Created these new listings. Let me send this first. So I think it's working pretty well for just a one shot and a couple changes. One thing I would have to think about is how I want to organize these listings, because we're going to have a lot of overlap between these cities. So maybe it's better to have like city areas that cover multiple cities, but I'm not going to get into that now. I just wanted to show you the overall process to see if this is something that you think that can work for you, because it can save you a lot of time and it can save you maybe a lot of money if you keep everything within your repo, you design your own pipeline, and then you just run it yourself. You don't have to wait for the third party. You don't have to do all those other things. Here we go. We have the pipeline instructions. Nice document. Company qualifies if local family owned, rents dumpsters for residential and commercial use. Yep, has a real business address, not a chain, not an aggregator, blah, blah, blah. Very good. Select a new city, search for candidates, execute SQL API calls. Yeah, we might be able to improve the way it's searching if we add additional keywords. I think right now it's just searching for dumpster rental. There might be other good keywords to find for. Okay, very good. Well, that's it. I think this is a good stopping point. I hope that you find it useful, and if you have any questions, just feel free to comment and I'll try to help you out.